Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your man CP. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we got a video from Donut. This one's the Lancer Evolution. Everything you need to know up to speed. I've been doing a lot of these reactions to Donut with the up to speed videos. They dope to me because I just started really getting into the car scene, right? And basically they're telling me everything I need to know about these cars that I like a lot. You feel? The Evo, definitely one of my favorite cars, like no lie. I think the Evo 9, yeah, the Evo 9 probably my second favorite car of all time. I think Paul Walker, he drove the one in the Fast and Furious movie was a 7. I think it was a 7. But I like the 9, bro. They all look nice, but the 9 is my favorite. It was the main car I used in Need for Speed Carbon. I mean, when Carbon first came out, I had used the Evo, the GTR, and the Ford GT. Those were my 3 cars, bro, that I used. I just love those cars, man. They're my favorite cars. But yeah, bro, this is Lancer Evolution, man. Everything you need to know. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. And without further ado, let's get right into the video.
You heard what you wanted.
Oh!
We made you an Evo video.
Pop some bangs off a
It's
rip.
1993. We're in Japan. You pull up to a stoplight in your brand new Ferrari. You're probably listening to Whoop, there it is. And what pulls up next to you on the line but a 4-door sedan with fog lights and a big ass spoiler. A little sedan.
Don't sleep on the Evo, bruh. You did. Don't sleep on the Evo now. It go race for Ferrari. Don't think it can't.
And a big ass spoiler. A little sedan next to you, apparently not understanding that you're in a Ferrari, revs his engine. It's so cute. You laugh.
Good one.
Light turns green, and suddenly,
Big pops.
what just happened?
Sound like a
You,
whole
my
AK.
friend, just met yourself a Lancer Evolution, and your life will never be the same again.
One of
This
the
is
best
everything you
cars
need
in
to
the
know to
world,
get up to
bro.
speed on the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution.
I can't be the only one who really likes the Lancer Evolutions like
Mitsubishi
that, bro,
Lancer was
because
introduced in 1973. Small,
there's no way,
fuel
man.
efficient, kind of boring. In the 70s and 80s, Mitsubishi decided they wanted to improve their global image with motorsport. And their sport of choice? Rally. They gave the little Lancer a bigger motor and took it racing, and it did well. This was the dawn of Mitsubishi becoming one of the most iconic names.
It was a rally
In the
car.
late 80s, Mitsubishi was developing a Group B program with an all-wheel drive version of their Starion. Yeah, that Group B.
Oh my gosh.
Starion prototype performed well, but before the car was fully developed, Group B was outlawed following a number of fatal crashes in 1985 and 86. Mitsubishi was left with an almost fully developed race car, but nowhere to race it. So, if you're Mitsubishi, what do? Well, you make lemonade. You take the drivetrain from the Starion, you toss it under a Galant, and you enter it in Group A. Duh. The Galant performed well from 1988 until 1992, but European rally stages suddenly got too tight for a big fat sedan, and a number of manufacturers switched to smaller, more agile platforms. Ford replaced the Sierra with the Escort, Subaru the Legacy with the Impreza, Toyota the Celica with the Corolla, and Mitsubishi the Galant with the fucking Lancer, baby. Guess who's back in town,
Look.
Dad? And I have a Mitsubishi the Galant.
Hold
with
on.
the fucking
They've always had the same wing, bro. When you see this wing, you know it's an Evo. You just know it is.
Lancer, baby. Guess who's back in town, Dad? And I have an earring now. In true Mitsubishi fashion, they took the guts of the Galant and put it in the smaller, lighter Lancer. But they couldn't just call it a Lancer. I mean, the Lancer is a boring economy car. You're driving a project car, baby. Mitsubishi's project car. This thing had all-wheel drive, a big turbo, racing suspension, aero.
And it
It's like
sounds
an
beautiful.
evolution of the Lancer.
It sounds amazing.
That's a good name. Let's call it that. This is the Lancer Evolution. To conform with Class A
Evolution.
regulations,
That's cool. That's how they got the
25
name, bro.
cars had to be produced.
That's actually
October
cool.
of 1992, the first Lancer Evolution 1s showed up in the Japanese showrooms. The initial run sold out in less than 3 days. The RS version
What?
came with no power windows, no power seats, no anti-lock brakes, no rear wiper, and steel wheels. Basically no frills. But what it did come with was all-wheel drive and a 244 horsepower version of the legendary 4G63 engine. This motor is so good that upgraded versions of it powered every single generation of Evo except for the final one. In 1993, Mitsubishi tweaked the Evo 1 into the Evo 2. There weren't a lot
That's
of big
awesome.
upgrades on this one. Lighter sway bars, bigger spoiler, about 10 more horsepower. Pretty standard upgrades for a second year of a build. Our wallet's still kind of hurting from the engine swap. My wife is gonna freaking kill me if I spend any more money on his car. I should also note that meanwhile on the
If I had an
Mitsubishi
Evo, man,
arch rival
no
Subaru
lie.
is
No lie. Subarus are nice, but they don't compare to Evos, bro. I'm gonna be the first to say it, man. Well, I'm not the first to say it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't compare, bro. Like, I mean, they kind of compare. I mean, not really. Not really, bro. Like, I think the Evo's way better than the Subaru. But that's just my opinion on that. People like the Subaru more than the Evo. But, man, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, if I had an Evo, bro, like, for real, I'm keeping that as a weekend car, bro. I'm not daily driving that. That's a keepsake. Like, that's a type of car you bring to car meets and, you know, you keep in mint condition. You dig?
friggin' killing it right now. Colin McRae can do no wrong. Mitsubishi, undeterred, kept working, and in 1995 they introduced the kind of new but pretty improved Evo 3. New look, bigger holes in the front for better cooling, bigger intercooler for better cooling, bigger spoiler, new side skirts, different bumpers, higher compression in the engine, and a bigger turbo. Do not tell my wife I spent money on a bigger turbo, she's gonna friggin' kill me. The first big redesign came in '96 with the Evo 4. The 4RS came with a new turbo and active yaw control, which is basically a robot that tells the car when to send torque to each individual wheel.
Ooh, the yaw control.
Most importantly, though, it also got 2 huge fog lights built into the front bumper. How are people going to
Yeah.
know that it's a rally car? You can't see my active yaw control. It was at this point that Mitsubishi's hard work started to really pay off on the rally.
Yeah.
British racing legend Tommy McKinnon won the WRC Drivers' Championship 4 times behind the wheel of an Evo. Subaru, I will politely ask you to suck it. The Evo 5
What?
and 6 were more or less the
That is
same
crazy to
before.
say.
After all, this is a build. In 2001, the Evo 7 moved into a new, slightly heavier
Yeah.
chassis and introduced a host of suspension and engine.
This the one that
Most
Paul Walker
importantly,
drove
however, the Evo
in the
7
Fast and Furious
brought with
movie. It
an
had to be.
active center
Or was it the 8?
differential, which in combination with the active yaw control allowed, and I'm not sure if this is the right engineering term, I'm going to try and pronounce this, bear with me, better 4-wheel skids. While the world watched the Evo race
That was
through
a-
the woods, we guys
Bro,
in the
what
US
the-
were getting
We're not just gonna skip over that part. Like, we didn't just see the dog almost get crushed by the Evo, bro. We almost see the dog get crushed by the
which in
Evo.
combination with the active yaw
Hold up.
control allowed,
What
and
the
I'm not sure
fuck?
if this is the right engineering term, I'm going to try and pronounce this, bear with me, better 4-wheel skids.
Talking about drift, bro. Beautiful drift though.
While
Actually,
the world watched the Evo race
Look
through
at
the
the-
woods, we guys in the
what the-
US were getting fucking sidelined.
The doggo.
Americans were chomping at the collective bit for the nimble little 4-door sedan with the big wing and the fog lights and the turbo. When Gran Turismo was introduced in 1997, both the Evo 3 and 4 were included in the game, and Americans fell in love with it. When GT2 was released in 1999, it brought with it rally tracks, and of course, the newly redesigned Evo 6. Now North America can see what made the Evo series so devastating on the circuit, and we wanted them. And if that wasn't enough, Initial D f***ing happened. The show was an introduction not only to drifting, but the entire Japanese automotive lifestyle. It was the first time a kid like me from Louisville, Kentucky saw that street
that mullet.
racing was more than just a bunch of fat rednecks drag racing their Stangs and Camaros across the bridge. And if Takumi had such a hard time defeating the Emperor team, which was made entirely of Evos, then this car must be pretty serious. I mean, I want one. Top 5 for sure. In 2003, the year I graduated from high school, the US finally got what we were begging for. The newly tweaked Evo 8 made its way to North America. Thank God.
beautiful, beautiful car.
Lightened again and with new Bilstein suspension, the Evo 8 adapted well to its new environment. It changed the game, and despite the American version lacking active yaw control, it sold well. There were numerous special editions of the 8, including the devastatingly fast FQ series. FQ, of course, stands for f***ing quick. Top Gear showed the
Dang.
FQ400 could keep up with the Lamborghini.
You know what, too? You know what? Evos can get away without the wing, bro. Look how beautiful this car looks, even without the wing, man. Like, it could rock the wing, and then it could also, like, delete the wing, bro. It still looks good. It still goes fast as hell. You dig? So, that's just more. That's just some more, good things about the Evo right there. That thing looks good with or without the wing, bro. You don't need a wing to make this, it still look good, bro. It's basically what I'm trying to say.
Top Gear showed the FQ400 could keep up with the Lamborghini Murcielago. You, Kanye. I have an Evo. Debuting in 2005, the Evo 9 continued the Evo's legacy of tight, corner-hugging speed, and it was now fully available through North America, Japan, and Europe. Using the Evo 9 platform, Mitsubishi continued to experiment. They produced not only a 6-speed rally edition, but also a limited-run Evo 9 station wagon. 2007 saw the final incarnation of the Evo 10. Despite lingering issues with Mitsubishi's financial footing, they pushed ahead with the car, and it was a fitting final model. The exterior for the first time was
A lot of people don't like this model that I know, but I think it looks nice, bro. Like, I would get an Evo 10, bro. I would make that thing look mean. Yeah, I would wrap this thing, make it look like a crazy JDM car, bro.
Majority of the production
I like the
now
Evo 10.
topped out at
I seen a really nice one
but it
at
was
Cars and
fast,
Coffee
and it didn't have
one
the
time.
4G63 engine that powered every one of its predecessors. The Evo 10 literally didn't have the heart of an Evo. The Evo 10 was produced for almost 10 years, and throughout that time, few, if any, major updates were made. In 2016, the Evo was finally retired, and much to
Dang,
many people's
bring it back,
dismay,
please.
the Lancer name, and with it, the Evo's legacy, will most likely be reincarnated as a crossover. I feel like I'm gonna puke, but I also feel like I'm gonna shit too. So I don't know if you guys wanna, should I take my mic off? Despite this, for many, the enduring legacy of the Evo series is one of pure fun. It's a race car. It's hard to drive. The clutch is too stiff, but it has 4 doors and enough trunk space to fit a decent amount of groceries. Let me buy one, Jessica! It's as if Mitsubishi bought a boring 4-door Lancer.
This car's gonna ruin their
and
marriage.
improved on it a little bit every year. But eventually they ran out of money and had to sell their project. Here's hoping one day they can figure their finances out and build a new one. That's everything you need to know to get up to
Mitsubishi,
speed on the
please.
Mitsubishi Evo. We're gonna start doing.
And that would be that would just be awesome, bro. If they could just bring that car back and just, make it really fast and nice. And yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video, man. I'm gonna leave the link to the original video in my description, so you guys go ahead and check that out. Shout out to Donut. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure you like and subscribe. And I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys next time. Peace out.